Ho, 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 and happy holidays, all you wonderful people of the world. I am Bobby Munson. It is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to all those celebrating Christmas and happy holidays to everybody else around the world. Hope you're spending some great time with your loved ones, and happy if you're joining me here on this Christmas Eve edition of Point of View, where I am going to be watching MLW has just put out Holiday Rush onto their YouTube channel. I wasn't sure what time it was going to be premiering, but apparently it was up there as of like 12 hours ago even. So dropped a little bit earlier than expected. So get to watch it here today. But again, as always, it's Point of View here to take your guys' comments, talk about any of the topics of pop culture or just life in general that you want to talk about here on Christmas Eve. What do you got planned for time with the family? And again, hello, good morning, good afternoon. Not sure you'd be, no matter what, you're only about an hour ahead of me time-wise. But my brother from another mother, it's Joshua Joseph, the voice. How you doing, Josh? Make sure that you go check out Josh's channel, follow him along. Got a lot of great stuff going with the In Your House crew, as well as his own podcast, A Moment with Joshua Joseph. Check it all out and do a favor. Do a Christmas miracle and follow everybody. Follow everybody, treat everybody respectfully, and love one another. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good time. I'm going to be partaking and just I'm gonna start shouting them out. It's the drink by Olay. I love these drinks. And no, we are not currently sponsored by them. That would be insanely awesome if we could. But I got the variety pack this time. Tried the margaritas before, loved them. Got a variety pack, and what was it? Tequila Sunrise. I tried one of those. That was fantastic. Now I'm trying this. Hold on. This is chili mango. Chili mango. So it says the chili mango is perfectly balanced tequila and mango cocktail. And oh my God. Oh my God. This thing. Oh, what a delightful, delightful drink. So OLE drinks, OLE podcasts, definitely would have no problem. I'll push your stuff on a day. As much as I'm on screen, I will push that drink, whether you sponsor us or not. But please, the sponsorship would be a blessing in disguise going into the new year. But yeah, JJ, what's up for, do you do anything special on Christmas Eve or obviously Christmas Day? I'd imagine so with the family and everything like that. But what's your schedule like for holiday season, my brother? Let me know. Speaking of holidays and Christmas and everything, I did a show recently. This was a show that I did with some amazing people, and Bobby Stats, Bobby Petito joining up in the house. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you as well too, Bobby. Glad you're here to join. I'm going to be watching MLW's Holiday Rush. I haven't watched it yet, but I know it's on YouTube now. I'm going to be watching it here today, Bobby, as we're live on the show. So I'm going to get that fired up real soon. But I wanted to show a clip from a show I did hosted by Mark Talks Wrestling over on his personal channel. Mark invited me to a Christmas trivia challenge that I did along with people far superior to me in every way when it comes to the knowledge of professional wrestling, Mr. Tom Collahue and Lauren Goodnight. So the three of us were contestants on this particular show, and I'm going to show you a quick clip that's coming out on Mark Talks Wrestling's personal channels tomorrow. So if you're looking for something to watch on Christmas Day, then this is what to watch. So I am going to find this video file here, and here we go. This is a clip for tomorrow's release, Mark Talks Wrestling Trivia Challenge.
I have brought along 3 friends. We'll see how they feel about me at the end of this quiz. Introducing first, all the way from Canada. He is the one member from OLE, an absolute living legend from there as well. One of the nicest human beings I have worked with, and he does call it football or footy, which makes it even better. And without further ado, introducing Bobby.
Hey everyone. Thanks for having me on the show, Mark. Really happy to be here.
Next, introducing an American. She hasn't been on this channel before, but I have made her angry several times on her Twitch. And not only that, she calls me a dick all the time, and I love it. And all the way from there, it is Lauren Goodnight. This is the big one.
Yeah, dickhead.
This is like introducing God. So, without further ado, he hails from England. He is the biggest promoter and news journalist in England. Not only that, one of the nicest human beings, when he wants to be, in the world. The one, the only, Tom Collahue!
There we go. Yes, that's going to be coming out tomorrow. Mark Talks Wrestling. There, it was an honor to be able to join and have him put me in amongst those type of names. Very proud of it. Check it out. Then you can find out if I get the form off with me, or maybe I pull the upset of 2023 and manage to actually get some points. JJ saying, nope, just going to family house later, and the kids will enjoy the next days. I will just be there. A dad is never important on Christmas. Well, you know, dads are important on Christmas. I mean, they take care of some stuff. I mean, it's in the background. It might not get noticed, but it has to happen at the same time. It's all about all that family, man. Of course, You're going to have a great time. You got family. You're having a great time, brother. Bobby saying it's great to see that Mustafa Ali is getting bookings in different companies. Of course it is. Anybody who can get those bookings, make that bag, and do their thing, 100%. Back that for sure. Kitty, do you want to be part of the Christmas special? Okay. You can come be part of my Christmas special for a little while. All right. So we are going to get this MLW Holiday Rush show all fired up to start watching. I've got it, got a screen loaded here, and I am going to go along with that. So anybody else who's interested, it is over on MLW's YouTube channel, totally free, just shy of 2 hours long. And this is matches that were pre-taped at the MLW one-shot event, including Hammerstone versus Jacob Fatu Part 3 on this particular card. So looking forward to it. I'm going to hit play. Remember, ask questions away. Talk about what you want to talk about in the comment section. That's what I'm here for. But at the same time, let's watch some MLW. World Titan Federation stuff, Mr. St. Laurent and the World Titan Federation. They have really put a lot of names forth when it comes to MLW as of late, and they have been feeding some massive names to Alex Kane, really solidifying Alex Kane and his championship run. And then Alexander Hammerstone, apparently January 1st is official that he is a free agent. So we'll see what becomes of Alexander Hammerstone in 2024. It might just be a huge year for the big man. But January 6th, of course, MLW's Kings of Coliseum, and the match has been signed. It's going to be Alex Kane, the heavyweight champion, defending against most marketable Richard Holiday. The rarefied air will be breathed on that night. Who will walk out on top? We'll have to see. Bobby, who you predicting in Alex Kane versus Richard Holiday? I gotta say, whoever the graphics person and the editor is now for MLW shows as of late, they've really upped the game. There's been some much stronger editing and much stronger graphic design that they've been doing on the show. It's really nice. Definitely nicer than Striker's current haircut. What do we got here? Tonight, the Salina de la Renta versus Ichiban match is on this card. Second Gear Crew versus the Bomaye Fight Club for the tag belts. Okay. So it's Mr. Thomas and Alex Kane in that matchup, and then Fatu versus Hammerstone. Nice. This is a solid card itself. Scramble match. We got a scramble match starting it off. All right, so Akira is going to be kicking it off in this scramble match here at the top of the card. Or top of the night, sorry. Bottom of the card, top of the night. All right, Kitty, you need to stay still. I need to watch some wrestling. All right, so they're recapping a couple weeks ago. Ricky Shane Page attacking Akira, shaming him as they're putting it on commentary. Oh, here we go. Here's Becca's biggest admirer, Love Doug. Love Doug. What an interesting character we have here with Love Doug. You know, it's funny though, because like for as long as they've had Becca not on screen for MLW and stuff, Love Doug has really kept her name in amongst the MLW conversation regardless of the lack of current appearances. All right, Alec Price next up in the scramble match. Alec Price is a ball of energy. Well, I'm going to wear a Santa hat. Where's the Santa hats up in this joint? All right, who we got? Oh, Jay Bougie. Nice. Nice. My buddy Jay Bougie. Had a blast chatting with this guy. Love this guy. Jay Bougie's fantastic. Happy for all his success. Hope it continues to grow as well, too, man. All right, go Jay Bougie. Much as I like anybody else in this match, it's Jay Bougie. Sorry. JJ saying here, hold on, JJ. Sorry. So just got an email. Watch along with a wrestler is going to have Elijah Burke, the Black Pope, on next month. Fantastic, man. Love Pope. I think Pope is awesome. That's a solid get. Fantastic, man. So yeah, people, make sure you're watching out for that and subscribe, like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. Oh, we got Brett Ryan Gosling coming out now here. This guy, like, legitimately, I get why he goes this direction because he kind of has a look of, oh, I love Doug just going right on the attack. But this guy does have kind of a Ryan Gosling type look. He goes for it. I mean, not spot on, trust me, far from spot on, but he's definitely got the hair and everything, and I get the idea behind it. These scramble matches are usually a little bit of a cluster, but whatever, we'll have some fun with it. It's Christmas Eve, why not? It's time for drinks, time for family, time for fun. Yo, Basser, what's up, buddy? Merry early Christmas to you as well, too, brother. Just watching MLW's Holiday Rush event over on YouTube, dude. Give it some support, give it some love. MLW's YouTube page, Holiday Rush card that they taped earlier in the month. But yeah, there's some fantastic matches, including our bro Jay Bougie being on there right now in a scramble match. So fantastic. Good to see you. Merry Christmas to you and your family, dude. What's the plan? Doing Christmas at your place tomorrow and then go and see in-laws, or what do you guys got going on? It's always good when Bastards here, JJ. It's good when all you guys are here. Love having people here with us. Always a pleasure to have everybody here. You know, Christmas Eve. I agree with you, Bobby. MLW is absolutely great. It's delightful. It is amazing. And they're giving us another free card here tonight. So why not? Bass are saying hey to JJ and saying sticking around here. Then the in-laws tomorrow. Sweet, my man. Yeah, that's same with us around here today. And then, yeah, I'll go to the in-laws place tomorrow afternoon. Kind of do like a potluck for supper and everything like that, and just go have a nice visit, be a good time. Why not? It's holidays. Everyone's chill, relaxed. Oh, Gosling's gonna put Doug to sleep. Oh, Jay Bougie's getting in there. Oh, he's gonna put Gosling to sleep. There you go, cinch it in. Oh no, now we're gonna get it's a sleeper hold train coming up here. These are those cooperative funny spots. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate that stuff. Man, I hate that stuff. I really do. Thank you, Katano, for breaking that nonsense up. Don't do that garbage. I hate this cooperative, like all in a line. nonsense wrestling. It just bugs me. We should have a potluck one of these nights at the Bass Cave. Hey, why not, man? You should see some of the dishes I've been coming up with lately. Some fucking phenoms. The wife and I have been making some really good meals lately. It's been awesome. Oh, well, I mean, if it's that kind, man, we're going to need food too. I get what you're saying. I can't. Yeah, that one went over my head at the beginning there, but that's funny, dude. Oh, Jay Bougie might be in trouble. He might be in trouble. Oh, Katano coming to save the day. Oh no, Katano, go away. Don't leave Jay Bougie alone. Leave him alone. Oh, going for another big multi-man cooperative move. Oh, Tower of Doom. Yeah, never seen this one coming. This is something new. Oh, look at that. Sorry, I'm just not a fan of those moves. They get so overdone, and this is the problem with scramble matches. Is just kind of a mess of too much cooperative move nonsense. I like all these guys individually. I could have done with I mean, it is what it is. Some people love this. It's energy to get the night started. At least I guess that's the biggest thing. I mean, you got a story here building with Love, Doug, and Gosselin. I'm surprised that they didn't have these two in a one-on-one. Oh, Love Doug had a Santa sack at ringside. I missed that when he came down to the ring. Now it's just being used. Kira kicking everyone's ass with the Santa sack. Oh. Oh, Love Doug with a spear on Gosselin. See, for as goofy as Love Doug is, he's a fiery little bugger. He definitely tries to, he comes across making himself a little bigger than he is, but he's a small dude. Double super kick with a bag full of candies over the head of Gosselin. This is definitely the gimmicky match of the night. Oh, now we got a big old boy kiss in the middle of the ring there. Whoa, what the hell was that from Love Doug? Wow. Bougie just about stealing the win. Come on, Bougie. Oh, beautiful from Jay Bougie. Oh, come on, Katano. No. Jay Bougie. Mess him up. Oh. Individually, I'm liking everybody in the match. I just Bobby, I'm just not a big fan of the cooperative stuff that happens when they like Tower of Doom and that line of sleeper holds that they did. Like it just to me that kind of winking at the smart fans just doesn't cut it for me. The rest of the stuff I can deal with, and like there's been some good things individually. Like these guys all have talent. Like again, love Doug for as goofy as his gimmick is. Like there's a lot he brings inside that ring, especially for a little guy. Like he's definitely outsized by all these guys, and they're all middleweights. Damn. Wow, Alec Price. Alec Price with the big W in this one. Nice finish on that. I like that. Or no, sorry, Akira. Sorry, man. I blanked on that. Not used to Akira's new haircut. That's right. Again, that would be used to build the going into January 6th King of Coliseum because, of course, Akira taking on Ricky Shane Page in the Taipei death match that night. So hope to see more of Nolo Kitano and Alec Price in 2024 for MLW. I agree with you, Bobby. I'm impressed individually by both these individuals. So, bring it on. I want to see more of them too. Love Doug surprised me, of course, in that one as well too. So I hadn't watched a lot of his stuff, little bits here and there from MLW, but it just some of it comes across so goofy. Yet once he turned it up a little bit there, he was hitting some good stuff. So they say this is a chili mango and stuff. And like at first, I'm definitely getting hints of the mango flavor. Like it's like a light mango juice almost. But afterwards, it's like when you let it sit there for a little bit and a little while later, it's almost like a light peppery flavor that comes in afterwards. It's like a peppery note that comes in a little bit down the line in the aftertaste. It's interesting. I love it. I really do like this one. Oh, the Ole chili mango. Fantastic. Oh, Kirikol and Ricky Shane Page, a leech. The exact words, a leech being said to RSP, the national openweight champion. I think the title's on the line too on January 6th, right? If I'm not mistaken, Bobby. Like Akira and Ricky Shane Page is for the national openweight championship in that Taipei death match. You sure that it's the chili mango there, JJ? Well, I am really enjoying the Drake. I think it's fantastic. I think the title is on the line. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I'm wondering why they wouldn't have the belt on the line if that were the case. Kira trying to take on the calling as they're all coming out here. But he's gonna be outnumbered. But all the masked goons, they're easy enough to handle. Oh, except for this one masked goon. Apparently this masked goon. Never mind, this is gonna be RSP. Oh no, it's not, because there's RSP. Oh, nice slap to the face. Merry Christmas, Akira. Oh, and again, he's going to be Akira, the red-nosed wrestler here soon. Well, these boys are going to slap it out. Ooh, DDT, DDT. Title is on the line. Put the title on Akira. Akira's star's definitely been rising out of all the members of the calling. I can say that he's starting to stand out quite nicely. Oh, Kira Sachs, Kira Sachs RSP there, playing possum. Definitely building this one up, knowing that they've got nothing between now and January 6th really for the build. Because I'm assuming they're taking a short break here during the holiday season would be my guess. No fusion, no nothing, and then come right back with almost like a season premiere with Kings at Coliseum January 6th. So a Taipei death match means that they're going to have glass taped to their hands in that particular matchup. No rules. We'll see. I'm not a death match guy, so I hope they don't take it too far. So I hope they're a little bit more reserved than a typical death match. Prociones de Rado. It's Salina de la Renta, Naikai, Mr. Rodriguez there, and Rocky Romero. Salina de la Renta making her in-ring wrestling debut here tonight against Ichiban. Salina de la Renta has been one hell of a on-screen performer, a producer, everything like that for MLW. This is the first time I'm going to be stepping between the ropes for a wrestling match. So I'm curious to see how this pans out. Ichiban, they've been pushing to the moon, but I wouldn't want to step in the way of Salina de la Renta. I mean, she'd probably kick my head off. I'm sure she's going to kick a lot of people's heads off. And then, Fatu Hammerstone Part 3 later tonight, as it says right there on the screen. Looking forward to it. These two are going to tear the house down as per usual. Oh, three-way featherweight match coming up next. Should be a very interesting match, man. What a packed card. All right, I got a little bit of an advertisement going on here for what's coming up for 2024 Kings of Coliseum, Saturday, January 6th on Fight TV. You're going to also be able to join myself, Bob Smokes, for the MLW Kings of Coliseum tailgate watch party, watch along right here at our local establishment that day. So make sure that you're tuning in for that on Saturday, January the 6th. And also make sure that you're subscribed to Fight TV Plus to make sure that you can watch along as well, too. Now we got another, Blood, Carnage, Danger. What's this about here in the MLW advertising? Fuels this death machine. What have we got here? Oh, Sami Callihan. Never mind. Not much of a Callahan fan myself. Wednesday Night Dynamite, Swerve versus Mox versus Jay White. I wish I could erase the middle name there. If we could go Swerve versus Jay White, I'd be all right. Mox annoys the living daylights out of me lately. I don't know. Haven't been a fan, but Deara James now making her way to the ring here for this triple threat matchup. Really been pushing the featherweight division quite a bit, and Deara James has kind of silently been in the background, picking up a lot of W's, not being pinned at once here in MLW in the featherweights division thus far, and is going to be looking at the champion, looking at Janai Kai and saying, look, champ, I want you in a matchup. Let's make this happen. Deara James, star on the rise, doing well in MLW thus far. Notorious Mimi, kind of new to the scene here in MLW, but definitely somebody who's made an instant impact, and we're going to see what she brings to the ring here tonight in this triple threat match. And then Zeta Steele, who, someone who came out of nowhere here, has really been a very, very interesting addition to the World Titan Federation. I think they see a lot of star potential in Zeta Steele, and I believe that's the direction they're going to push her. They're really putting her into a top spot already within the featherweight division. So we'll see how this one goes. We got the future of the MLW featherweight division on display here in this triple threat matchup. I'm kind of curious to see who's the victor that comes out on top. So, JJ, with that Wednesday Night Dynamite, is that going live? I'm wondering, are they doing pre-tapes like WWE did for the holiday season, or is AEW going live at all with any of their shows this coming week? All right. Zeta Steele with legitimate promoter, Mr. Saint Laurent. As opposed to all those non-legitimate promoters out there. Mr. Saint Laurent's the legitimate legitimatist of the legitimate. All right, so this is kicking off here. I believe Frank Gastineau now calling for the bell. Triple threat match now begins. Well, I have to show off the WTF World Titan Federation t-shirts that, according to Matt Stryker, are selling through the roof. Tiara James coming out on top early on in this matchup. Oh, Zeta Steel getting out of the way, causing Notorious Mimi to kick her in the face, and now a little bit of scramble back and forth between Mimi and Zeta Steel. And now Zeta Steel gets a boot to the midsection for her troubles. Oh, nice drop. Notorious Mimi with a nice drop of Zeta Steel onto Tiara James. Well played. Only gets a 1 count, though, after throwing Zeta Steel to the outside. Notorious Mimi getting some good stuff in here early in this matchup. Whew. That's quite the chest chop. Tiara James really on the receiving end of a beatdown here early on in the matchup, but Zeta Steel now finds herself back into the ring. The only thing you're enjoying MLW Holiday Rush, awesome, Bobby. So am I. So am I. I'm really glad they did this. This is a cool idea. I mean, it worked out perfectly too with me doing the stream today, and it happens to be ready to go. Figured I can do this instead of trying to watch this later tonight when, spending time with my wife is more important because it's the holiday season. That's what it's about, spending time with the loved ones. But Tiara James now going to come off the middle rope with a double drop kick on both of these women. The only thing with triple threats, though, that I find, or multi-people matchups too, is like you always get this back and forth of one has to be out of the outside of the ring and they're down there forever before coming back in to take over for somebody else. Like, I like it better when you get those triple threats, particularly like WrestleMania from this year with Drew, Sheamus, and Gunther, where a lot of it was all three in the ring fighting back and forth the entire time, no rolling out and taking breaks too often. As far as triple threat goes, that interested me a little bit more. Not to take away from anything the ladies are doing this match, all very extremely talented, clearly. Tiara James might be able to pick this up, pin on Zeta Steel. No, close, but not quite enough. 2.5 count. I believe might be in St. Laurent assisted on that one. Zeta Steel now trying to. Oh, what a maneuver! Now hooks the leg on Tiara James, and Tiara James has now been pinned for the first time in MLW by Zeta Steel. Getting a little distracted in this match, Zeta Steel capitalizing and putting the first defeat over Tiara James and picking up a huge victory. Wow, what a finish! What a finish. Bobby saying Zeta Steel and Tiara James are great. Both are really great. I think Notorious Mimi did a wonderful job in this matchup as well, too. So good job by all three of these women. And yeah, it's huge. They're really pushing forward with Zeta Steel as a name in MLW, and good for them. I like when they take gambles on people, and I like when it starts to work out. So can't wait to see what they do with more of in 2024 with this featherweights division. With Janai Kai, the kick demon, at the lead, the MLW featherweight champion, quickly turned me into a fan for sure. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see her match up on at Kings of Colosseum. But I see potential in Notorious Mimi too. Yeah, Notorious Mimi definitely got some skill there. So curious to see how she pans out as well too. What 2024 brings her. Yeah, so Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling and MLW's partnership carries over with Kings of Coliseum on January 6th. Janai Kai going to be defending against Hyper Masao. I hope I pronounced that right. In fact, if I listen to more Andre and Melball's wrestling talk, I'd probably get it correctly. So yes, Janai Kai versus Hyper Masao at MLW's Kings of Coliseum on January 6th. The MLW Featherweight Championship is on the line. Looking at this here, it looks like, Kings of Coliseum is January 6th. Then Saturday, January the 20th, MLW's Reload, which will be on YouTube here. So we'll be checking that out. We'll do something with that one as well, too. February 3rd is Super Fight, and that's going to be on, as it says, Thriller TV Plus, which is actually Fight TV Plus. They've just changed it to Thriller TV. And then Saturday, May 11th in Chicago, we're going to be doing Azteca Lucha. That's going to be also live on Thriller TV Plus in the new year. So look out for those and the watch alongs here with myself and Papa Smokes, the Video Bros. All right. And now they're playing the advert for Chicago and Azteca Lucha. Saturday, May the 11th. Should be an interesting one for sure. Oh, now they're showing the recapping the bodybuilding competition there from MLW One Shot, the Hammerstone one. But yeah, of course, reminded us that it was crashed by Jacob Fatu, who later tonight, Jacob Fatu, Alexander Hammerstone, for the third time and quite possibly the final time, at least in MLW anyway. It's some tag team title time by the looks of it. Matthew Justice, one half of the tag team champions, the second gear crew coming out here. Time to get some Bomaye on the screen again here. Oh, wait, hold on. Josh Bishop. Oh, this isn't what I thought it was. I thought we had tag title on this show. One half of the tag champs coming out for a one-on-one against Josh Bishop. Must just because of all the pre-taste, maybe they doubled up on matches in the same night. So Josh Bishop's a big dude. Josh Bishop's growing on you. I still have to watch a little bit more of him here, Bobby, as this one kicks off, but I'm curious to see how this goes. Let's see. Yeah, Bishop's a big boy, that's for sure. He's definitely a big boy. Getting a quick 2 count here on Matthew Justice. All right, let's see here. Matthew Justice going to the top here. Shoulder block to Bishop, taking the big man off his feet. And here's Bishop to the outside there, as Bishop was on the on the apron. Bobby saying he could potentially challenge for the MLW World Heavyweight Championship or the National Open Weight Championship. Two very strong possibilities. Again, in the way that they're building him, I think is going to prove what direction they want to go with him. Right now, they're definitely giving him that big man image, even though Matthew Justice he's not a small dude. These guys, the pound for pound, they're up there, right? Like, so it's kind of funny. It's not like they're feeding Bishop, one of the middleweights or something like that here. They're making Matthew Justice have to actually work to chop the giant down in terms of Bishop. Bishop right now somewhat reminds me of a wrestler out in the western area of Canada here named the Giant Orion is his name. You ever have a chance to look up Giant Orion on YouTube, I'm sure some of his matches will be available. He hasn't wrestled for PPW, but for other promotions out this way. Kind of like that, kind of that big guy sort of status and everything, and moves similar kind of thing. Doesn't have the same look, but I get the big guy approach to it definitely is there. Oh, and now Matthew Justice using a steel chair. Apparently, steel chairs are just they're like a fist nowadays in wrestling. Apparently, they're just part of your wrestling maneuvers now. I can see Zeta Steel challenging for the MLW Featherweight Championship in the future. Yeah, I'm curious because like Janai Kai is a heel and so is Zeta Steel, so I don't know if they're going down that path unless they plan to have Promociones Dorado cross paths with the World Titan Federation, which very possible. But definitely if she's around for a while, if she's going to be there for a good period of time, 100%. It's not like they'd be outside of the realm of possibility of putting the belt onto some babyface soon to have that feud. All right, let's grab some tables in this apparently suddenly no disqualifications match. Because, rules. Who cares? Who cares? They're just rules. Rules were meant to be broken, as they say. And referees were meant to look like dipshits, I guess. All right, big boy's got the table set up now. Oh, there comes Matthew Justice. More steel chair action in this non-TLC match. 100% agree with you, Bobby. I hope that MLW springs for Sheldon Benjamin as well, too. That'd be huge. Huge news. I know that TNA, though, they're going after some names right now. They're trying to soup up that roster for 2024. So, again, a lot of those good independent names they're going to be tough to snag if TNA can give them the right everything that they're looking for. Although Court Bauer now with his settlement in the WWE might have a little bit of extra coin in order to make something like that happen too. So I mean, if it's financially worth it to MLW, maybe it would be a good idea. That would be a shock. Bring in Shelton Benjamin, feed him to Alex Kane. Man, Matthew Justice, he's such size and stature that he seems like he goes down in slow motion when he does go down. Because he's just such a big boy. Matthew Justice is up and crucifix powerbomb straight through the table. It's got to be over. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Josh Bishop with the big W. Court Bauer is bringing in former WWE wrestler Matt Riddle to MLW. Yeah, actually, Matt Riddle used to work for MLW as well too prior to signing with WWE, Bobby. So it's a return to one of his former stomping grounds for Matt Riddle, but definitely his star has risen a fair deal since that time with Major League Wrestling previously. So definitely curious to see that return happening. The original bro coming back to MLW in 2024. Or is it bro? I can't get my bros right today. Bro. Oh, Matthew Justice now attacking Josh Bishop at the top of the ramp as this was all supposed to be said and done. All right. Now backstage to Salina de la Renta, who's getting ready for her match against Ichiban. We still have a minimum of like 3 matchups on this card, I believe. Yeah, it's the first 40 minutes. So, yeah, there's about an hour left. So that makes sense. At least Salina's just slapping the cameraman here in this promo. She's showing Ichiban how he's going to get destroyed by slapping the cameraman multiple times. Great. That was fantastic. Oh man, well, that's crazy. I'm looking forward to hold on here. Looking forward to watching Jacob Fatu versus Matt Riddle at MLW Kings of Coliseum. Man, they've been putting some big names up against Fatu lately. Really been pushing some of the quality of having a star like Fatu there still to put up against these names. It's gonna be solid. Fatu and Matt Riddle is gonna be solid. Looking up there. Oh man, there's another match. So we got Blackwood versus Deppen still on this card too. Holy, this is a lot of matches here today. Wow, this is awesome. Awesome. Does Matt Riddle fit in the MLW Openweight Championship picture or the MLW World Heavyweight Championship picture? The answer to that, Bobby, I think is both. I really think that if Matt Riddle is around for a while and not just a one-off here with Jacob Fatu, then you have the opportunity to really put him into either opportunity. I would say feed him the heavyweight championship matchup first if you want to give a big name again to Alex Kane to help progress Alex Kane and solidify that championship run of his. And then if that doesn't pan out, you can either have Riddle in the open weight championship picture going for it, or you could have him have a run with the belt as well too. If he's going to stick around for a little while, him with the open weight championship really puts some eyes on the prize when it comes to MLW. So I think that, yeah, solidify Alex Kane's strength as champion by feeding him Riddle, and then have Riddle maybe win or be in the championship picture in the open weight division from there. Now, here we go. Blackwood and Tony Deppen is happening. Tony Deppen's just he's a mean boy. One of these guys that was I think he was the bully in school, wasn't he? He was that jackass who used to pick on people in school. Yes, I'd be interested in Matt Riddle versus Alex Kane or Richard Holiday. Yeah, I really do think, even though like I love Richard Holiday, I do think that his return is going to be not too long lived. I don't believe that he's going over Alex Kane. I believe he's there to help put another strong name in the picture with Alex Kane's title run. And I think that Alex Kane is going to spend a good chunk of 2024 with the MLW championship. I really strongly do. And I think they're going to keep feeding him some big names to really build that star because, you know, again, this is an opportunity for MLW to be, you know, we were the ones there that saw this potential. We are the ones there that put this guy forward and everything. You're not saying that to say it was all MLW, because Alex Kane's stardom is there because of Alex Kane. Alex Kane is the full package. He is a strong wrestler. His charisma is unmatched in many ways. The Bomaye Fight Club has become a huge, massive thing, and that's all down to the charisma and the selling of it that Alex Kane has done since arriving in MLW. He's taken his opportunities and he's run with them beautifully, and that's what works so incredibly well for Alex Kane. And I think that MLW see that and they want to solidify it, and they want that championship to continue to look strong as it always does. But Blackwood really kicking some ass early in this matchup, just going for it. This is, again, like when you've got a blood feud between two people, this is the way to do it. You got to have the guy, like, instead of being the baby face coming out and, oh, I got to play to the fans. No, Blackwood came out with some seriousness. He's pissed off. He's angry. This is a guy that's been causing trouble for him, so he's not going to screw around. He's going to go out there and he's going to kick ass and take names. And he has been on fire here. Would you like to see debut in MLW Feather? Who would I like to see debut in the featherweight division in 2024? Man, that is a good question, Bobby. You like the match so far between Blackwood and Deppen? Tony Deppen got a win here and everything, but it took a lot. And Blackwood came out with a lot of ferocity and everything. He came out with some seriousness, and I like that. I like the way that's done. As for the featherweight division, we could argue the ones that are there that haven't actually debuted, like your, Steph DeLanders, your Faye Jacksons kind of thing. I'm just trying to think who was out there still on the kind of the unsigned circuits. But of course, you'd love to see people that have been an impact, like a Deonna Purrazzo or, a Giselle Shaw or somebody like that, make their way to MLW any day. Spinelli would be great. I think Spinelli's a great Canadian wrestler here that deserves to be in that picture. Would be great in MLW. Casey Spinelli is really good. All right, going backstage with Zeta Steel here. Oh, the first lady of the World Titan Federation now, as she's dubbed herself. There we go. We're going to hear from Richard Holiday. Well, it's got some tan compliments here from Most Marketable. Big fan of the tan. Bobby saying, I'd like to see Zaya Brookside or Aaliyah James debut in MLW in 2024. Yeah, Queen Aminata would be another one that comes to mind, Bobby. I think Queen Aminata would be a great addition to the MLW featherweight division. It's somebody that they could grow as an upcoming star as well in the featherweights division. So, yeah, definitely some names that are out there for sure. There it is. Alex Kane with Mr. Thomas versus Richard Holiday with Mr. St. Laurent. World Heavyweight Championship, Saturday, the 6th of January, Kings of Coliseum. Yeah, and then again, there it is. Yeah, Taipei death match for the National Openweight Championship. So it is on the line. Ricky Shane Page versus Akira from Kings of Coliseum on the 6th of January. And of course, yeah, now the advertisement for the original Bro comes on the screen. And Bobby agrees with me. Queen Aminata, yes. Yeah, Queen Aminata's solid. I think Queen Aminata would do great in the featherweight division for MLW. So 100%. Yeah, Riddle is going to be an interesting addition back to the MLW roster here, and against Jacob Fatu. Just wow. What a card. What a card that we've got at Kings of Coliseum. This is so cool. What a way to kick off 2024. Holy shit. Loving it. Oh, we got an advertisement for the World Titan Federation hotline. I don't know, like, depending on everybody's age, you might remember these WWF, WCW, all the different companies like from the 80s and stuff like that, early 90s, even the hotline, the wrestling hotline. Call and you may talk to somebody who's going to pretend to be your favorite wrestler on the other end. Only going to cost you your entire life savings, or at least your parents' entire life savings. But as long as we put a disclaimer to ask your parents before calling this number that's flashing on the screen. Yeah, nobody was ripping people off there at all. Not at all. It was all 100% ethical. Oh, no. No, Midas Black. No. Not the main event. No. And that's MANE event, not the actual main event. No, not the freaking Lyon, too. No, not the main event. No, not the hula hoop. No. What is this? What is this circus sideshow? I really don't like the main event. I really do not like this tag team at all. This is so goofy and nonsensical and just I mean, give me Fred Flintstone again over this. I'll take Twinkle Toes Fred Flintstone here over this. We got this is a multi-team match too. TJ Crawford and Griffin McCoy. These are Tony Deppen's cronies. And the Wasted Youth, the final team in this one. It's Dyln, McKay, and Marcus McMathers or something. Marcus Matthews, sorry, that's it. Or Mathers. I can't read what it says on the screen. My old man eyes are deceiving me. I think it's Mathers, actually. Yeah, it's Mathers. I can see it now. All right, match starts off. Oh, this is going to be a cluster already. If Mustafa Ali does wrestle in MLW, who would you like to see him wrestle or wrestle against him? Uh, who do I not want to see him wrestle against? Like again, I'd love to see him and Alex Kane. I'd love to see him and him and Alex Kane, him and Holiday, him and Fatu, him and Tom Lawler. Like, the list goes on. If you ask me, all the top people. Mustafa Ali is a top guy, in my opinion. And I think he's going to be phenomenal everywhere he goes and would be a huge get for MLW. Huge get if they were able to snag Mustafa Ali. I do believe WWE missed the boat when it came to Mustafa Ali. But sometimes people are better suited to other companies too. Maybe Mustafa Ali, what he's able to bring is going to be more suited to the companies that he's going to travel to, and he'll do really well for himself. I think he's going to do very well for himself. Oh, what is this nonsense? Main event garbage. I don't know why these guys are a team and why they're here. Midas Black might be all right as a featherweight on his own. I'm just this Lyon goofball that he carries around with him and does this gimmicky garbage with. Just cousin cut it for me. Ali versus Crawford, McCoy, Alec Price, all would be good matches. But I think that the crazy part is that I think Ali coming into MLW brings main event status to MLW. And I don't believe that those matches will happen unless they're just there to build Ali as a main eventer. And I don't think you need to build him as a main eventer. I think if Ali shows up in MLW, that's the situation equivalent to the lights go out and come back on, and we saw Hammerstone or a Holiday. And even though Ali's not necessarily been in MLW, I think that his name speaks for itself. And I think he's an instant main eventer in an MLW environment. Well, tandem work from the main event again, and yet I still don't. I just can't. Oh, is that a Canadian destroyer? Boo. Boo to the overuse of the Canadian destroyer. Or no, it wasn't a Canadian destroyer. That was a Panama Sunrise. Even that's overused a bit too. Wasted Youth win. Interesting. It's their second victory as a team here in MLW. So they're in line for a tag team opportunity in the future. So good. I'm glad it's not the main event. I'm just not a fan. Wasted Youth, interesting. I think they got a long ways to go in terms of their development, but I think they're a strong young team, and that's what the tag division needs in MLW right now. So I think Wasted Youth is a good, solid addition. Well done. Oh, now we got fighting going on to the rooftop here between Bishop and Matthew Justice. They're going to do a spot where someone gets thrown off the roof here. Bobby saying he liked TJ Crawford and Griffin McCoy. I honestly wish we could have just had a regular tag match, to be honest, Bobby. Take the main event right out of there and not have it be a triple threat. We just had a triple threat featherweight division match. We didn't really need a triple threat tag match, dude. Yeah, we're going to have a rooftop spot here. Matthew Justice climbing up a ladder on the rooftop while Bishop is down and through a table. Well, that was something. MLWshop.com advertisement up now. All right, another announcement for Kings of Coliseum. Love Doug at 1-on-1 versus Brett Ryan Goslin in what they're calling Love is Blind. Not trying to pander to any crowd and not pandering to anything that's currently popular in popular culture at all there with the Love is Blind matchup between Love Doug and Brett Ryan Goslin. Well, here we go with the in-ring debut. Salina Renta taking on Ichiban. Coming up now. Here comes Jesus Rodriguez first. Bobby's pumped for this one. Salina Renta's in-ring debut. What an introduction from Jesus Rodriguez for Salina Renta. Bobby saying that Alexia, Nicole, and Ava Lawless would be great additions to the MLW featherweight division as well. Yes, they would be. Both very talented. Yeah, I would love to see that. Again, as this division continues to grow, it's only getting better. But yeah, we're having an intergender wrestling match here today, of course, with Salina Renta's in-ring debut taking on Ichiban. I'm curious to see how this goes. She's not running away from it at all, like heel managers and stuff do. No, Salina Renta, a total badass. Step right in there with a well-versed luchador in the form of Ichiban. But yeah, Ichiban definitely someone who's being pushed to the moon by MLW right now. I like that MLW is doing this holiday. This holiday rush is cool. This is a really, really cool idea. It's so awesome. Little Christmas Eve bonus treat here, and it was perfect because I was like, I was going to be gaming and taking questions here today, but happy to be doing this watch along of MLW's holiday rush. Didn't think it would be out so early, so that way I can get on with my day here perfectly afterwards. I will be back on screen Thursday night though with Papa Smokes for doing the end of the year. We're going to be talking all the best things about professional wrestling from 2023 there on Thursday night on Ring Respect Radio. So it's going to be a fun night, very interactive night. Hopefully everybody be able to join in and watch that one as well too. And of course, if you haven't done so already, over on OLE Podcast YouTube channel, you can check out Ed Fries and Andre C with Marvel Talk, and they've been doing the What If Season 2 reviews, and those have been going very, very well as well as the What If Season 2 reviews here on YouTube. Check them out, OLE Podcast. You see that ticker down below. That's where to find us. Oh, Salina had a little bit of assistance to start this off. Oh, now she just sprayed something in Ichiban's eyes, and we're getting a disqualification. Just as I thought that Salina De La Renta was going to wrestle a match, she's just going to take a DQ loss, and the hell is going to be beaten out of Ichiban. All right, we got a bunch of MLW officials here trying to break this up, stop Ichiban from taking much more of a beatdown. He's taking a few shots from the kick demon Janai Kai. Rocky Romero's gotten his shots in. Bobby saying that Queen Aminata was on AEW Rampage last Friday against Sky Blue and wrestled on Ring of Honor tapings. Well, maybe she's AEW bound here or Ring of Honor bound, possibly. Definitely a possibility. You know, another name that could be interesting for MLW too, Bobby, in that division is Haley J. But her star is starting to rise quite quickly, so I have a funny feeling she might bypass the MLW route and be heading straight to an AEW or WWE contract sooner rather than later. All right. The MLW Radio Network is returning in 2024, so they're really going to push forward podcasts over on the MLW Radio Network. You know, MLW, if you're looking for a radio host of any kind there to talk about MLW on the MLW Radio Network, no, look no further than yours truly, Bobby Munson. I'm your inside man. I can take care of all the MLW talk here if you want me to. Let's see here. Yeah, promotions on the channel there. I see that coming up. That's not going to fly. But thanks for stopping by and giving us a view in the meantime while you try to advertise on our show. Here we go. Tag titles on the line in this next matchup. Bomaye Fight Club. Here we go. It's Mr. Thomas, the close personal friend of Papa Smokes, and the suplex assassin Alex Kane, coming out for trying to pull off the tag title win here tonight. There you go. Bobby Stats for the position of MLW Radio stats person. I like that. Bobby, if MLW reaches out to me by any chance to get me to be a radio talk show person for them, I'll make sure that I put in the good word for the stats master, Mr. Bobby Stats, there to join too. All right, tag champs next. Second gear crew coming out. Oh, okay, they're doing like fabulous Freebirds rules with the second gear crew and the tag belts tonight because good brother number 3, who's definitely not Mance Warner, wink, wink, and Yeah, so that's who's going to be the other half of the tag champs in this matchup here. Okay, hence Matthew Just does not be in this. MLW World Tag Team Championship. Still that Queen Amanadas wrestles in MLW before she gets signed. Agreed. I think anyone should come over and wrestle here at least once before getting signed. I mean, even Scarlett Bordeaux did a match in MLW before going back to the WWE. All right, so one called Manders and Good Brother number 3 versus the Bomaye Fight Club, Mr. Thomas, Alex Kane. I mean, clearly you know who I'm rooting for if you've ever watched any of my programs, but yes, the Bomaye Fight Club always number 1 in my heart. The champ not hesitating to be the first in the ring as well too. Alex Kane never backing down from a fight. That's a fighting champion right there. And Alex Kane's grapple game is only just getting better and better with time as well too. Like the way he's working the mat and everything is just phenomenal. Bobby saying that he could see Richard Holiday showing up during this matchup. Yeah, I think that you could be right on that as well too, Bobby. I wouldn't be surprised if it's used as an opportunity to grow the feud between these two, especially with this. In a sense, this is like the go home show to Kings of Colosseum. That's why they've done a lot of Kings of Colosseum advertising here tonight. The card's been revealed, everything like that. Yeah, 100% Bobby. Alex Kane, Janai Kai are fighting champions in MLW. They really put them to task, and I love it. I really do. Janai Kai getting a lot of good big spots on the main cards all the time, and I love that. Janai Kai is fantastic. Oh, good brother number 3 now fighting back, getting the headbutts in on the champion, Alex Kane. All right, back and forth in the middle of the ring between Alex Kane and good brother number 3. Alex Kane on wobbly feet now, tagging in Mr. Thomas. And one called Manders in as well, too. We got a slap fest between these two big chunks of beef. Damn, Mr. T. Oh, oh. Manders just feeds her right back. Turn it up, boys. Turn it up. Oh, kick to the face. Nice. All right. Bobby saying that Janai Kai has pinned on Twitter telling MLW to bring in more TJPW wrestlers for her to wrestle against. Bring in more TJPW wrestlers anyway, because again, the list continues to grow and it's been nothing but great additions to the MLW roster in general, especially the featherweight division. So 100% bring in solid competition for Janai Kai and continue to build MLW to something even greater. All right, now Manders. Manders is down. Mr. T is down. Goodmancer / brother number 3 is down. Alex Kane now getting to his feet over in the corner. For Delmy Exo as well, too. 100. Yeah, I agree. Delmy's great. Delmy's done a lot for the featherweight division here in MLW thus far. So all right, the champ now on a bit of a tear. Splash on one called Manders on the hardest part of the ring. Capitalize, Kane. Capitalize. 2.5 count. Not quick enough on that account. Bobby saying, I like that Alec Kane is having new challengers step up against him. Me too. I think that's great. Keep it up. Keep feeding the champ, people. That's what he needs. He needs matchups. And he needs solid ones. And that's what he's having. Solid matchups against solid opponents. And now Alex Kane with that deadly ankle lock on one called Manders. Manders managing to get out now, though, with a little bit of distraction from the World Titan Federation on the outside of the ring. Alex Kane now fighting back, but it's a 2-on-1 situation at the moment. All right, now Mr. Thomas back into this thing. Could be over right here. Hey, St. Laurent grabbing Alex Kane's foot. We're about to have a finish. Kick his ass, Kane. Kick his ass. Come on, Kane. Destroy him. Oh, there we go. There's Richard Holiday. Yep. Oh, some water in the face of the champ, Alex Kane, from Richard Holiday. And the fight, that's how the fight started. And the bell is now being called for. I'm assuming this is a no contest or disqualification. Yeah, you were right about Richard Holiday, Bobby. 100% you were. Now the whole World Titan Federation out here. Wait a second. They should not have had Josh Bishop come out for this beatdown. That might have been an oversight after having the segment where Josh Bishop just got destroyed on top of the rooftop. Matthew Justice just came down with his ribs taped to sell it, but Josh Bishop's, it's almost like non-selling. And they were trying to call for, medical and ambulances to come out. I mean, trying to sell him as a beast, obviously, I get that, but it seems like they could have sold a little better on Josh Bishop. They didn't need to have him and Matthew Justice come down, sell the idea that they're hurt. It's chaos. It's out of control. I agree with you that Alex Kane defends the title more than Roman Reigns does in WWE. At the moment, yes. Yeah. Again, here's the thing with wrestling. And like an MLW, they need it, right? Like with WWE, especially like with wrestling back in the day, champions didn't defend very often. It was kind of a lost thing. Champions were usually a privilege to be able to see them on a card. And that's the thing. Like were fortunate enough to see them if they were on a card defending the belt. That was a rarity. That was a big thing. It was a big selling point for most things. So that's where it's like I'm not really necessarily disappointed that Roman defends it sparingly like he does, but I can see why a regular fan tuning in all the time would become disappointed with that aspect because they want a fighting champion. But that's why they made another belt and they gave it to Rollins and they did that whole direction there so that they could have somebody that was a little bit more frequently defending the belts as well too. All right, we're coming up to the actual main event, the main event, MAIN main event between Jacob Fatu and Alexander Hammerstone. It's going to be the last match of the night. Should be a classic. Getting ready for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to get it right to where this matchup starts here. And then I am going to pause for a quick minute because, again, we got a lot of great things coming at you with OLE throughout the week. Still, even though it's the holiday season, we got some live shows. We've got daily content coming out for pre-tapes over on the YouTube side as well, too. So I just wanted you to check out this quick little video calendar of what we got coming up this week from our local establishment.
You got me hypnotized, push me out of myself. You got me hypnotized. Whoa, I can see, I can hear, going crazy, but the light has got me hypnotized. You got me hypnotized. Get you out of my hand again.
Yes, lots of great content coming at you, whether it be on YouTube, Twitch, or both. Be staying tuned in for all of that. Of course, I'm going to be on screen with you on Thursday night, as well as some pre-tapes coming out throughout the week. Bobby now mentioning that here, hold on. Prediction that Jacob Fatu wins since he is wrestling against Matt Riddle on the next MLW show. Very strong possibility there, Bobby, especially with the idea that Hammerstone is legitimately done as of January 1st, officially an actual free agent this time around and able to go talk to other companies. So we'll see. But yeah, it could be Hammer's thing to put Jacob Fatu over on his way out, as most wrestlers in MLW do on their way out. When they knowingly are on their way out, they put somebody over big. But either way, I just want to say, if this is the last time we see Alexander Hammerstone in MLW for now, or if it's the last time ever, thank you, Alexander Hammerstone, for a fantastic title run. All the things you did, all the great things you brought to MLW over the years, and the commitment to just, upping your game all the time. Thank you. There we go. The Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu now making his way down to the ring. Who else would I like to see wrestle against Alex Kane for the MLW World Heavyweight Championship in 2024? Obviously, Shelton Benjamin would be a great dream lineup matchup right there. I'd love to see that. I'd even love to see if they could make it happen, get somebody like a Jonathan Gresham into MLW. I wouldn't mind that at all, or something along those lines. In terms of who's currently there, I think there's still some build to do to bring people up to the right level to get them there. Obviously, Matt Riddle, now that he's back, if he's going to be around a while, I'd love to see that match. 100%. Alex Kane, Matt Riddle, that'd be fantastic. All right, now we're just getting the ring announcer letting us know each of the competitors, where they're from, weight, all that kind of stuff. Hammerstone getting booed out of the arena here so far. Alex Kane versus Dolph Ziggler. Or Mustafa Ali. I'll agree with those. I'm just not a Sami Callihan fan myself. I know that a lot of people like him, so I'm not gonna sit here and badmouth him or anything like that. I'm just not personally a Callahan fan. So if it happens, it happens. I'm really not bothered either way. But Ziggler and Mustafa Ali, I think, are phenomenal choices. I like both those guys a lot. And again, I don't know. I don't think MLW has it to get Ziggler. I think that would be a stretch. But hey, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe there's an opportunity there. Let's find out. 2024 could be a big year for MLW. All right, let's see these two titans, these two former heavyweight champions going at it here in the main event, locking up in the middle of the ring. Nice side headlock from Hammerstone onto Jacob Fatu. Fatu throwing a hammer off the rope, shoulder block, and the two big men collide in the middle of the ring, and Fatu doesn't move an inch. Hammerstone throws a kick to the midsection. Jacob Fatu, nice side headlock from Hammerstone onto Fatu. Fatu backs Hammerstone up into the corner now. Hammerstone reverses, now dropping the kicks right into the midsection. Jacob Fatu, the stomp down is occurring, and Fatu is down to the ground. Alex Hammerstone has got the early lead in this matchup here as Mr. St. Laurent celebrating on the outside. Now Hammerstone taking Fatu to the other corner, throwing his face straight into the turnbuckle, and a nice elbow to the head of Fatu. Bobby, or what if someone shows up and step up against Alex Kane at Kings of Coliseum after the match between Kane and Holiday? I would imagine like that seems to be their thing right now, is to get a big name matchup in the mix there for Alex Kane by having somebody step up at the end of the night. So I wouldn't be surprised if they continue that tradition at Kings of Coliseum. And again, any of those available names would be great to see step up and have against the champion here at one of the upcoming events. Fatu's got the crowd here tonight firmly behind him. Definitely fans of Jacob Fatu in the audience, cheering him on here against the big man, Alexander Hammerstone. Hammerstone goes to whip Fatu into the corner, but Fatu to the top ropes, manages to come to off with the twisting senton and takes Alexander Hammerstone down. Now Fatu off the ropes, tope suicido to the outside onto Hammerstone. What if MSL brings in someone to wrestle against Alex Kane? Again, I think that's going to be the story of 2024 right now, is the World Titan Federation doing what they can to stomp out the run of the Bomaye Fight Club, inevitably leading to something down the road at War Chamber. Maybe we'll even see for the first time ever 3 opposing teams in the War Chamber. You could have Promozione, Del Rado, the Bomaye Fight Club, and the World Titan Federation in the War Chamber matchup this year. Would be a unique twist on the War Chamber. Oh, it looks like Fatu ready for violence. Going to the top ropes. Alexander Hammerstone is down. Swanton from the top. The big man keeps the other big man grounded. Going for the cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, not enough. Alexander Hammerstone out at the count of 2. Jacob Fatu's got the former champion Alexander Hammerstone on wobbly legs here. Fatu looking for a super kick, by Hammerstone pulling the referee in front of him. And now Hammerstone drives that foot right into the face of Jacob Fatu. And that is just what Hammerstone needed at this point in time to gain his composure. Now jumps on top of Fatu, beating him a series of right fists to the face. Alexander Hammerstone now to the middle rope, and he's gloating in front of this fan base. This fan base that have turned on him completely. The once revered hero of MLW is now become the villain. Like they say, you either die a hero or live long enough to have them make you the villain. And that's the case of Alexander Hammerstone in MLW. Hammerstone with 2 previous victories over the former champion Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu would love to pick up a victory here tonight, but so far Alex Hammerstone's proven to be the Achilles tendon to Jacob Fatu inside of a professional wrestling ring. Hammerstone now going to give us push-ups in the middle of the ring. He's got time to take a break and give us some push-ups. Great form on those push-ups, mind you, too. Bobby now saying that Allison Kay and Marty Bell. Yeah, bring in Allison Kay and Marty Bell. I like those two a lot. Obviously, I've done a lot of raids to Allison Kay's channel here from our channel over at our local establishment. So, again, that would be absolutely phenomenal if that could happen. Pinkies up. Let's make it happen. Allison Kay to MLW. Hammerstone really just taking his time now with the former champion Jake Fatu. Believes he has him right where he wants him. He has definitely slowed him down at this point in time. Elbow right to the lower back of Jacob Fatu. Bobby saying yes against Janai Kai or Tiara James. Yes, 100%. Allison Kay brings like star name status as well to the MLW Featherweight division as she shows up. So would love to see that happen. Jacob Fatu looking pretty worse for wear at this point in time. Hammerstone might just have him one more time here. Now going for the cover. 1, 2. No, Fatu lives to fight another day, getting the shoulder up just before the 3 count. Hammerstone very frustrated with the referee at this point, believes that the referee was not on top of his game here. Hammerstone needs to get his attention back on his opponent, though. He's so frustrated with the referee that he's met with a super kick on the other side. Both men down now on the mat, but Jacob Fatu might have a window of opportunity to get himself back into this matchup. And Bobby saying the Steph Delander does have a match against Good Brother number 3 at the tapings on January the 6th. Fantastic. I hope the Steph Delander just absolutely mops the floor with Good Brother number 3 on January 6th at the tapings to Kings of Coliseum. Back and forth slugfest between these two behemoths right in the middle of the ring here. Jacob Fatu getting the edge, but looking for the alley-oops, not managing to connect. Hammerstone got out of it just in the middle of the minutes of time. Just in the nick of time, sorry. Fatu now, middle rope, splash on the Hammerstone. This could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Hammerstone out. Wishing that she'd wrestle in the MLW Featherweight division. I agree. Steph Delander would kick ass and take names in that division. I think would be a great champion for the company as well, too. Fatu now. Oh, the knees up met from Hammerstone. Hammerstone had it scouted. Might be what Hammerstone needs to make this be an end to a big power slam. Could be looking to this thing pretty quickly here. Double underhook toss over. No, Jacob Fatu. I can't even believe he managed to kick out of that one. That was close. Hammerstone is extremely frustrated now, feeling like he has done everything to Jacob Fatu and still not able to put the big man away. The one thing missing is that Nightmare Pendulum, though. If he hits the Nightmare Pendulum, you can guarantee this will all be said and done here. Oh, and Hammerstone mocking the fans, making the comments about steroid use. Bobby saying that MLW should have myself and Papa Smokes. I'd be honored to be able to be on MLW radio. That would be a fantastic gig. And I know Papa Smokes, my right hand man, my video bro, the man with the angelic voice. Why not? He is an awesome dude to have on screen and talk about MLW. We've been watching it together for quite some time, and be an absolute delight to have a show on MLW radio there with my brother there, Papa Smokes. And now both these boys at the top of the ropes here. This could get ugly. Hurricanrana, Jacob fought two on to Alexander Hammerstone. Hammerstone down in the middle of the ring. Fought two, took a lot out of himself, though, not able to get over for the immediate cover. Fatu now getting to his feet, and I think he realizes there's no way he's going to be able to keep the big man pinned now. Took too much time. So he's going to have to go back to his arsenal. Dig a little deeper. Something else to keep Hammerstone down for one last go. But Hammerstone, noticing that Fatu go to the top ropes, pushes the referee into the ropes. And Fatu now down. Would I like QT Marshall to come to MLW? Depends what he brings to MLW, I guess, Bobby. Whatever QT Marshall bring into the company, if it's going to be beneficial to MLW, then let's do it. I think that, if there's an opportunity for him to go to the WWE route, he would clearly probably want to do that. So I wouldn't be shocked if that is in his near future, is something along those lines. Now both these big behemoths to the top rope. What the hell is going to happen now? Man, body to body suplex from the top rope. Wow. But even Hammerstone took a lot out of himself on that one. Can't quite get over for the immediate pin. Gets one arm draped across the body of Jacob Fatu. And no, just in the nick of time, Fatu throwing the arm up and keeping this thing alive. You'd give him a chance to wrestle in MLW. Interesting. I'm curious. I mean, if it happens, we'll see how it goes and what the plan is there for the company with him. I'm curious to know how it goes. Obviously, has some experience, lends a name to the company, so for sure. I've obviously heard been a rumor about the opportunity with him and the WWE, so I wouldn't be shocked if that route happens as well too. So we'll have to wait and see what 2024 has got in store. Ooh. And a trading of blows between Fatu and Hammerstone now in the middle of the ring. What a main event we have had on our hands here so far tonight. What a fight between these two individuals. Hammerstone now feeding blows to Jacob Fatu, fist after fist, and now headbutting the Samoan. Not the wisest of moves, Mr. Hammerstone. Fatu now feeding the head shots right to Alexander Hammerstone. Those headbutts are going to take a toll on the former champion. I agree, Bobby. This is awesome. What a main event. What a Christmas treat from our friends over to Major League Wrestling here today. Oh, going for the alley-oops, but no, not enough. The big boot from Hammerstone. Oh, German release suplex here. Power bomb, sit down power bomb. 1, 2. No, still not. Jacob Fatu will not die in this matchup. We could be looking for the Nightmare Pendulum right now. Up. Wow, it connects. 1, 2. No, holy wow. Fatu kicks from the Nightmare Pendulum. Damn. Matt Riddle is on the page on their way. Wow. I mean, if they're adding them straight to they must not just be planned a one-off, must be there for a little while anyway. So very interesting. But wow, I can't believe this. Fought 2 kicking out of the nightmare pendulum. Nobody kicks out of the nightmare pendulum. This is awesome chants coming from the crowd, and I don't blame them. This is awesome. What a fight. What a fight. Oh, Alius connects. Middle of the ring. Fatu's got the momentum. Oh, yes, the moonsault from the top. He's got to capitalize. He's got to cover. Got to cover. Here it comes. 1, 2. No, the rollover. Oh, Hammer just about takes him with a rollover there. Super kick from Fatu, takes Hammer back down. What a lot of back and forth on this one. Is Bobby saying, come on, Jacob Fatu. I could agree more. This has been great. Fatu needs to get a little bit back from having lost a couple of times. The Samoan spike to Hammerstone. Middle of the ring. Top rope. Moonsault connects one more time. This time he's got it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Fatu with a massive victory over Alexander Hammerstone here tonight. And Bobby, yes, your prediction could be right. Was right at MLW One Shot. Yeah, you were killing it on the one shot predictions. And look at this. Fatu getting the big W here at MLW's Holiday Rush. What a matchup. What a matchup. What a matchup. All right, hold on. I want to hear what Hammerstone has to say. The Hammerstone's got a promo at the end of this whole thing here. I'm sure it's kind of Hammerstone's farewell, so to speak. But I think that's how this is all going to finish. Grabbing the microphone right now, and he's gonna head back into the ring. All right, if anybody's watching along, definitely listen up. I want to hear what he says. Ooh. Alexander Hammerstone laying down the law with some of the fans. Saying tonight that he feels grateful. It's quite the interesting promo being cut by a Hammer. Wow. This is awesome. This is awesome. Wow. What an insightful conversation with Alex Hammerstone. Still not quite over. Wow. Class act. Absolute class act. So Alexander Hammerstone just talking about all the great things that MLW did for him and building him to what he has become today. And just an awesome farewell moment inside that ring, singing Court Bauer's praises, saying it wasn't always sunshine and roses or anything like that, sunshines and rainbows, but that, they made him the man that he is today. And I love that promo from Alexander Hammerstone, paying accolades to the company that did something for him when nobody else would. And that's huge. I thought that was a great touch. Sorry for the mass amount of silence. I wanted to pay close attention to it. But as Bobby's saying, would like to see Jordan Oliver and Myron Reed come back to MLW. Yeah, both have done, gained so much since leaving the company that it would be nice to see them be able to come back and do their thing again if they were so inclined. But anyways, that is going to be it for me today. Again, I really appreciate those of you that did join me today. I know that it's Christmas Eve and most people are off spending time with their families, and I don't blame you at all. If you're watching this on a replay on YouTube, we appreciate the subscribes on YouTube and the thumbs up over on the Twitch side. We do appreciate the follows and everybody joining in to the many shows that we have here at our local establishment. You'll see that ticker's been going on below this whole time. That's where you can reach us on all the social media, as well as our Twitch and YouTube accounts. And of course, if you're wanting to reach out to me, there you can at the ticker down below, as well as my personal Twitch channel. That is _Bobby Munson, where you're going to see a lot more gaming. I did some gaming during the week here. Going to have some more coming up with you guys very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. A lot of great, exciting things coming out on the show. And don't miss my debut on Mark Talks Wrestling tomorrow in the Great Wrestling Trivia show with myself, Lauren Goodnight, and Tom Collahue. Find out who wins the most points in that very contest. That's coming out, I believe, tomorrow afternoon, Christmas Day, for all of you wonderful people. But that is going to be it for me today. I appreciate you joining me for Point of View episode 4, and I look forward to joining you for the New Year's Eve special next Sunday. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Thank you, everybody. Take care.